Hey guys, I'm back with another action figure review, and this time we're going to take a look at the DC Superheroes Mr. Freeze. A really cool figure, and actually this body mold was actually used in about 5 variants of Mr. Freeze, this one being the 2006 DC Superhero Select Sculpt. The body mold was originally used in a 2003 DC Superhero Select Sculpt that came in 2 variants, one with goggles and one without, and that one was kind of a navy bodysuit. The boots were navy. The whole suit was navy, and it covered his abdominals, which I'm not sure you could see through there. Yeah, this one a lot of people call the tank top version of Mr. Freeze because of that, because of the exposed abdominals and exposed arms, whereas some of the other variants are covered. After this one, there was I want to say New York Comic Con exclusive in 2008, where he had a unique paint job to that Comic Con exclusive, and then after that he was used in a couple of other variants that I won't go into, but yeah, so this is the 2006 version, or the tank top version, and I'll show you the box for that. It's the orange packaging for DC Superheroes, has a Batman symbol for the Batman family. There is a diorama included, which I will show you. So the back has the other figures from this wave. This was wave 3, or series 3 of the Select Sculpt series. And so the other figures are Azrael, Batman, and this Batman is actually a lot of, well, it came in a black and gray variant that a lot of Batman collectors say is like the go-to Batman figure, which I'd love to get, but I don't know. It's a toughie. So, Mr. Freeze, obviously, and Robin. So these are the figures in the wave. Just tells you about the series here. Well, it's that if you want. Nothing about the character in particular. They use the same back for all of them. I'll show you the diorama. It's just a little cardboard diorama that's got, you know, a little exploding yellow piece, and then it says S3 Select Sculpt Series. You know, it's back there. It's a figure, you know. Sorry, it's got kind of on an angle here. So he doesn't really. It's a really small diorama, and he doesn't stand in it with his accessory on, which, I mean, is half the fun of this character, right? So it's really just not very exciting. I just picked this guy up in New Year's at a sale, my local comic shop. He was $30 before 30% off, and then after 30% off, that's about 21, 22 bucks with tax, whatever. So I couldn't pass him up because that's a great deal, and I looked him up on Amazon and eBay, and he's goes for like $70 or $80 on Amazon, brand new in box, and then eBay, I didn't find this particular variant. I don't think I saw him once. I saw the 2003 and a couple of the New York Comic Con exclusive ones, and those variants about 35, 40 to like anywhere to like $100 for the Comic Con one. So he seems to be kind of a hard figure to find, as with a lot of the DC superheroes, I think, because I think a lot of collectors realize this is a really nice toy line. Having seen this, as well as the Night Shadow Batman my boyfriend has, and even fellow YouTube reviewer Electric Detonator 1 just received his DC Superheroes Scarecrow. Can't wait to see the review on that, by the way. That looks so awesome, just compared to like the Sinestro Corps Scarecrow, how lean it is. It just, the body types varied so much in this DC Superheroes line versus DC UC these days. So yeah, anyway, so that's just me saying I really like DC Superheroes. So let's take a look at the figure. So he's got his accessory on right now, and I will take that off, but just give you like a look at him. The clear helmet doesn't come off. He's got his goggles down in this variant, and again, there is a goggles off variant of the 2003 version. Let's see if I can just can't really, you know, he's got, like I said, the torso that's exposed, belt detailing, just really nice sculpting all around on all of the, I guess, armor. Just really, really great figure. I'm so glad I didn't pass this one up. This is the accessory, the ice gun, I guess. Freeze gun. I'm not sure. Sorry. Like, look at this gauntlet. It's got, like, just great detail. And then the detail on the back. These are like a really soft plastic, or I'm not sure, plastic. This is a rubber. This is, I guess yeah, I'd say it's plastic, I guess. So, yeah, that's just an overall shot. I mean, the sculpting, like I said, is phenomenal. The paint apps are really nice. There's this, you know, like a kind of a splash, I guess, you know, like a water splash that's supposed to be frozen. It's done really nicely, I think, and it's, oh, you can see it on his helmet, on the base of his helmet, he's got it there too. It's just like a splatter of white. I think it's really nice. I'm just going to take the accessory off for the rest of the review. I'm just going to show it to you in detail. By the way, and just before we do that, he holds it in both hands. If you can see that, this is his left hand holding like a little, it's attached to the front of the gun, and then his right hand, maybe better from this view, has, you know, kind of like the gun, it's like the gun hand, so he's holding it, and then it attaches to his back, which I will take out. So it pops off the back into this hole, and pop it out of his hands. So now he looks a little silly, but we'll just leave him there. And yeah, we'll just take a close look at this before I put it away. You know, I know on the, I believe it's the 2003 original variant, this sort of circle is, it looks more like a gem, and I think the whole gun, I think, is more of a blue color in that one, I think. So yeah, this is how he holds it, these two pieces. And the back is a sort of, you know, fin. This is like a flexible plastic, and then this is, you know, like nice detailing on the frozen, like the ice parts. All around really nice, and then it's attached to the back piece, which again plugs in with this. So you see the white splatters all over this. It's like ice barrels, I guess, and this is probably a gem on the other figure as well. I haven't seen that. And again, the little frosty details are really nice, and these flexible plastic pieces are really cool. They have a nice texture, and yeah. So I think it's a really great accessory. I mean, I feel like we haven't really seen much like this with the DC Universe Classics line. I really just, DC Superheroes was a great line, so. So, just giving you another look at the figure now that he has his accessory off, just to, you know. So now you can really see the exposed abs and arms in this like light blue color, frosty color. So this is the only variant where he has these exposed abs. The other are all covered up or painted. Well, they're just painted, but it's painted the same color as his torso, so it looks like an armor or whatever. Really nice boots. Like look at that, and the bottom with the tread. It's just the detail that they put into these. It's funny to me that these are made by Mattel, and so is the DC Universe Classics line. It's just, what happened? Not that I'm, you know, I'm not, I love the DC Universe Classics line as well. I'm just saying I think that they definitely just went a little downhill. It's compared to this. So, that's all. I'll show you some articulation. And this guy has some interesting articulation. Usually you're showing the head first, right? Well, as I said, this helmet is not removable. So you're thinking, how do you move his head? Do you move his head? And when I first opened it, I said, well, I guess not. But you can probably tell by looking at it, he's got this sort of torso swivel, ab swivel, whatever. So you move that, and his head moves with it. So that's pretty neat. And I just started moving him around, and bam, he did that. And I think it's really kind of funny. So when you move the swivel, his head moves. So he is stuck looking in the same direction that his torso is facing, which is a little limited, but hey, it's better than no movement in the head, I think. So the shoulders go in and out, you know, up and down, around, whatnot. He's got a bicep swivel, single jointed elbow, pretty good movement. He has, yes, he has a swivel at the glove. Very nice. Again, this swivel. T-joint at the leg, of course. Signature Mattel, I'd say. He has a thigh swivel. Nice knee joint. Movement. And a boot swivel. And the ankle it doesn't have a rock or anything, but the movement up and down is really good. Like, straight, I mean, just really nice. And again, detail in this piece and the tread, it's just all really great. So, as you can tell, I really like this figure. I'm glad I found him. I walked through the store so many times just looking over at the same figures, and I didn't see him until much later in my shopping trip, and I was like, wow, how did